Critics like myself have been absolutely raving about Apple's new line of computers with the M1 chip. They're really fast, they're super quiet, and they're affordable. So when it came time to buy a new computer, I thought long and hard. The 13-inch MacBook Pro or the revamped Mac Mini? Well, both have the exact same specs in terms of power with what Apple calls an 8-core CPU. The Mini starts at $700 compared to $1,300 for the MacBook. But once you select the add-ons, the Mini comes in at just over $1,100, while the MacBook is easily over $2,000. But the deciding factor for me was not price, it was the fact that I have so many devices that I need to plug in. The MacBook only has 2 measly ports and one of them has to be used for power. The Mini has 7. And better yet, I bought this incredible Accessory $70 dock for the Mini from a company called Aptech with 4 more USB slots, a memory card reader, and space to insert a solid-state drive. So now I have 2.5 terabytes of hard drive space pumped into my Mini, which is so much faster and so much quieter than my old MacBook Pro. With my setup, I've got room to plug in my iPhone as a webcam, podcast mixer, multiple hard drives, even though I don't really need them anymore, and the monitor, which is a huge step up from staring at the laptop screen all these years. And finally, let's not forget about the noise. My old MacBook sang like a rainstorm when I was doing heavy video editing. The Mini is quieter than a whisper. So what don't I like? I have 2 issues. I've lost connection with this wireless keyboard a few times, and some words of advice. You'll need a wired keyboard just to set up your computer, and you can pick up one for as little as $12 on Amazon. The second issue is Final Cut Pro. If you do video editing, fantastic program, but some of the plugins that I use for titles and other things do not currently work. Hopefully there will be a fix for that in the future. Overall, the quiet, the speed, and all those ports more than make up for the short-term pain that I'm sure Apple will fix over the coming weeks and months. And speaking of those weeks and months, Apple's on a 2-year mission to transition all of the computers from the old Intel chip to the M1 chip. So probably look for a new iMac and a new 16-inch MacBook any day now. I'm thinking probably spring 2021. I'm Jefferson Graham. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment right below or look for me on Twitter or Instagram where I'm at Jefferson Graham.